For hundreds of great shows like this one, go to onnetworks.com.
Most of us have heard of the top 10 dating sites, but how many of us have considered joining a site like farmersonly.com? Didn't think so. Niche sites are on the rise, and today we'll examine a few, not just for your education, but also for your entertainment. I'm Andrea Surtash, and this is On Dating. What is the weirdest place a date has ever taken you?
The weirdest place a date has taken me is to, believe it or not, the George Washington Bridge. I don't know how we got there, but it was great.
The Space Needle.
Fishing in a mud hole. How would be the weirdest?
The weirdest place I've ever gone on a date is a amusement park.
Their house for dinner was the weirdest place.
Going to the horse races.
I'd say a parking lot.
Grandma always said there's a lid for every pot. I wonder if Granny knew that some of us would be looking for a match in communities like gothicmatch.com. With over 1,500 dating sites, there's literally something for everyone. I often say that niche sites are a great way to hone in on what's important to you and to connect with others who share your passion. My favorite niche sites this week? Animalattraction.com. Must love dogs. I guess for some people it's a turn on to see a photo of a shirtless man French kissing his dog Oscar. It made me a little squeamish. On this dating site for animal lovers, you can search by the usual, age, location, gender, and you can search by dog, cat, fish, horse, reptile, or other. What other could possibly mean in any urban area is beyond me. Goat, turtle, salamander perhaps? Or is that a reptile? I clearly couldn't date on this site. TrekPassions.com. Spock ears and special hellos, that is hot. For people on TrekPassions.com. This site has a free sci-fi chat for self-proclaimed Trekaholics and plenty of great discussion boards on Doctor Who. One guy's profile, he says there is nothing sexier than a gal dressed up for a comic book convention. Enough said. BigCupid.com. I love this site. My friend Mike used to say, bones are for dogs, women should have curves. Had he only known about BigCupid.com. With over 100 million Americans classified as overweight by the American Obesity Association, the creators of this site were onto something. Check out all the BBW, Big Beautiful Women, and the BHM, Big Handsome Men, on BigCupid.com. FarmersOnly.com. Lots of cowboy hats on this site and lots of talk about cattle. In one woman's profile, she proudly exclaims that she lives with a bunch of wild critters. I do too, but I live in New York City and that's not really by choice. The tagline on farmersonly.com is that city folks just don't get it. Probably true. But one thing I did get was a sense that people with good old-fashioned country values may find their match here. And geek2geek.com. I love that this site has the top 10 reasons why geeks make the best catch list, including number 1, geeks don't cheat. According to Geek2Geek, it's because geeks' social skills are not developed well enough to support an affair. Well, that's one way to look at it. And one of the site's tips on how to attract and keep a geek? Understand that your geek will have 3 to 4 computer monitors on at all times. He or she would prefer to invest in that than any nice outfit. And always ask your geek to teach you something, perhaps a game of World of Warcraft. I did notice a few familiar faces on this site that I found on TrekPassions.com. And I guess the lesson is that it's good to join a few sites to increase your odds. So joining a niche site is the best way to ensure you're trying many things on the road to dating success. Remember, even a bad date makes a great story, so get out there and always have fun. Thanks for watching On Dating. I'm Andrea Surtash. See you next time.